This is the episode. It's the Everything for Weeze episode. Yeah, everything is for Weeze. This is what we doing.
For those that don't know, when we speak about Weeze, this is blood. He's not talking about like a lot of people you hear brother, this and that. He's talking about his actual blood brother. A year and 12 days apart. Same mama, same daddy. Damn. Same room, lived in the same room till we was 18.
Same knives and forks, my
nigga.
For
real. Like, same room till we was 18.
And it's everything for
same
Weeze.
Clothes. Only thing is we couldn't wear the same shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people back home. One thing about me is I was always popular in Buffalo. I felt like I had to get away from
that's a fact.
Of that, right? And I seen it everywhere.
Yeah.
I seen it everywhere. And at the beginning, I thought it was you. Right, I didn't know what the story was. I think I saw your picture posted. I was somewhere moving around, and they were like, "Yo, rest in peace." And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck happened?" Right. So that's the first thing I see. And now I'm looking through, and I see all your pictures because this is what it's like.
Right.
And these are from people I don't even know that knew you.
Right.
And the shit's everywhere. And I was like, "Yo, I don't know who I called up. I think it was Kelvin." And I was like, "Yo, what happened?" He told me what happened. Yeah. And so where were you at that time?
When he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, I was the one there. I was at the hospital. I'm the one the doctor told. He was gone. I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that doctor's face. I don't know his name. Wow. I'll never forget his face, the look in his face. No, that's just some shit you ain't gonna never forget. I'll never forget that day. It was crazy too because that whole weekend, a crazy round of events happened. I was doing the first party back, like first real party back of the summer. It was July 3rd at Deep South Taco, and the party was lit. It was stupid fire. But somebody ended up getting shot outside the joint because somebody tried to rob somebody outside the joint. Dudes wasn't even in the party. They weren't even in the party. They tried to catch somebody outside.
I'll tell you what, that is how I thought it happened.
Right.
Because
word.
That's what I was thinking that happened at first.
Yeah, so I mean, fortunately nobody died from that. I mean, thank God. But you know, I was just pissed because at that point, this was the first one back, and I had dates set up. I'm like, I already know it's over.
Responsibility in a way.
I already know it's over. I'm like, I know, like, I'm taking. First of all, I'm taking the responsibility, of course, and then I'm like, I know it's over. Like, it's gonna be a minute for you know what I'm saying we can get back to doing what we doing. I done fucked this shit up.
Clean.
And not mind you, I've been doing this shit for 15 years. My track record is clean. Ain't no brawls at my shit. Nobody getting shot, stabbed, none of that shit.
Always clean.
One thing about it, I pay extra for security, I make them calls to the police. Yo, I'm about to let out. I'm about to do a let out. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to let out and then just pull up, just park up. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I mean? So then the next day, I was just pissed. I'm like, man, it was July 4th. I was pissed, mind you. And, you know, we ain't really fucking with the 4th of July anyway. You know what I'm saying? We come Juneteenth around here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But so for that day, we were just like, man, we all got up. We was out at Donnie and Gabby crib. It was me, Donnie, Gab, Weeze, DJ T, Esco, and Don't Watch TV, Truey. We was all out there and shit, and we was out there, we chilling and shit, and I was just so down and depressed. I'm like, man, my man Donnie come out like, yo, I got some shrooms. I'm like, oh, word. They're like, give me them shits, man. Give me them shits. So, you know, we go there, like all of us, we go there. We behind you, we smoking, we chilling, and it's the 4th, so we just chilling. And what we did that day, we actually crowned that day Future First Class that day. The 4th is now for us Future First Class Day because that day we listened to nothing but Future, who's like one of our favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? We listened to nothing but Future and First Class songs, and it's crazy. We was together until about 1 a.m. that night, and we listened to every song that night that Weeze featured on because Weeze used to sing on the tracks back in the day with First Class. Every song he would feature on, we listened to that joint that day.
That's dope.
We was all partying together. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day. To tell you, till like 1 a.m. till the day he died. It was just July 5th. It's like 1 a.m. that morning. So then my homegirl called me like the next day, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The homie called me and just said, yo, Weeze, you know what I'm saying, is like he ain't feeling good now. You know what I'm saying? The craziest shit is like this is where I can't question God and I just have to accept it and move on and it being a part of God's plan. Weeze died doing the thing he loved the most, which is eating ice cream. That motherfucker loved ice cream more than anything. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like more than anything, like I used to be pissed because every year for his birthday he would always get ice cream, and I don't
cream
fuck with
cake.
ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Every year he would get an ice cream cake
That was
instead of
that
a regular.
shit,
I
though.
love regular cake.
Yeah.
His birthday, I'm like, man, shit. They don't even ask me like, you want some? Like, yeah, no damn well I don't want none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Every year we get ice, so they called me and it was like, I'm like, shit. So at first I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, shit, man, he's straight. They're like, yeah, so it wasn't nothing. Then they called me back like, yo, I don't know what's going on. She on the phone crying, saying he unconscious. So I'm like, all right, where they at?
Oh.
So when I pull up to this, I'm
So
speaking.
how did that happen from the cake?
No, from ice cream. So it was made. It was like a vegan ice cream joint, and they were like made with peanut oil. He was allergic to peanuts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So he ain't had no EpiPen on him, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up. When I got there, the ambulance was already there. He was already in the ambulance, and I see the ambulance rocking. You know what I'm saying? The ambulance is shaking, and I see my homegirl who was with him at the time. She crying and shit. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? So I'm trying to go to the ambulance. And
Where you at?
The cop standing in front of me. He's standing in front of me. He looking at me. I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck out of my way. I'm stink. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, I ain't about to spaz on those cop them, especially in the times we in now, doing some old stupid shit to me. So then they go over to Buffalo General. So I just jump in the truck and I follow them. I get there, so now I'm going and I'm in the room. And then my homegirl was with me. They was with me. So they waited with me. And, you know, I was just in there. And then we was in there for like 20 minutes. Wasn't even long. He was crazy shit. He was gone before I got there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he had already like disposed of himself. Like, he had it was shit all on the ground and shit like that. You know what I mean? His muscles relaxed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The doctor came out back in like 20 minutes. And, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I don't know. It's all type of shit going through my head. Like, I'm not believing this shit could possibly be true. So I'm thinking he gonna come back and like, oh yeah, we got him. He's fine. And I'm gonna go in there and cuss his ass out. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then he came back and told me, it was like, yeah, he was gone when he got here, and we just tried to bring him back. And then, never forget, he looked at me. He's like, unfortunately, he's dead. And I just ran out the fuck. I walked out the hospital, bro. And I don't even drive by this. I don't like driving by Buffalo General or just up north in Maine, because I walked that whole shit screaming, crying, screaming, because shit, man, this was my heart. This is everything to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the closest person to me. This motherfucker is my memory card, because my memory is not that good. His is amazing. You know what I'm saying? He know every I got a huge family. He know every family member name, down to the fourth cousins, to the little cousins, all that shit. He know all of them. You know what I mean? Everything. Like, you remember shit from back in the day, I would just ask Weeze, like, yo, Weeze, what was it? He would know.
Oh, that was,
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my best friend. You know what I'm saying? He knew everything about me in the world. All my, anything, secrets, whatever. He know it all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so that shit, it just fucked me up. And, you know, obviously, you know what I mean? Worst shit that could happen. Yeah. The worst shit that could happen. But it didn't numb me. Like I really don't care too much about a lot of shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, like, nothing can bring my brother back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let a lot of things bother me. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that happened. Word. A lot of things don't bother me. Shit like that. You know what I'm
everything
saying?
for Weeze, man.
Yeah, like
we ain't sweating the small stuff,
man. That like,